I want to ask you a question. How well do you know yourself? There have been times that I have been approached and about being yourself. We have the saying of, just be yourself, just act like yourself, and that's going to be fine. And just be you, just be you, just be the person you are. And as long as you're putting out the good energy, you'll get the good energy back. And that has to do with the as within, so without. And so if you want to discover who you are, who yourself is, then a good way to do that is to look around at the world around you, because we all create our reality and our present moments, and the future, we don't know what the future is going to be. And the past, we can learn from the past. But if you really want to get to know yourself, all you have to do is look around at who the people are that you surround yourself with your environment, what you choose to put in your body, how much exercise that you get, what common interests you have in someone else. But it really starts with looking on what's on the outside of you, and that will help discover what's on the inside. And if you don't like what you see on the outside, whether it's stress or relationship or furniture, or maybe you don't have the right, feng shui in your house. Maybe you want to be a minimalist, but you haven't been able to take those steps, or you want to go on a diet. And so it's these things that are happening outside of us that determine who we are on the inside, unfortunately. But there are several reasons for that. Is, like I said, that we create these things around us. We create every ebb and flow around us. I had an experience where when I left a job last February, I left and I had talked to one of the owners, but my direct boss, I said, well, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to have, anything to do with her. She wasn't being very nice to me. And long story, bless her heart, I still love her. But at the time, it was really hard for me to have a conversation with her and not become very angry. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want that on the outside or the inside of me. And so I didn't block her from anything, but I had asked for her not to contact me. And since then, it was just like a month after that, my daughter blocked me from everything, from text messaging, from calling. And it's been, 10 months? 11 months, and I still have not talked to her. And so I thought about that, but when I need to be accountable for that, and and how it affects me on the inside, was, well, I kind of did the same thing to somebody else, and then now it's come back around me. My daughter really didn't give me a reason. It relationships are usually a long story, so. But what I found out is, I better be careful about what I do on the outside of me, because it's going to affect me on the inside eventually. I kind of hurt this other person, and then my daughter comes along and she hurts me, and and the chain has to break. The chain has to stop somewhere. But we really need to pay attention about what we do and what we create in our lives. Some people call it karma. They can be lessons. They can be whatever word that you want to give it. But we need to take accountability. Accountability and being able to take accountability for your action is getting to know yourself better, because it's not always pleasant, for one thing, to be able to admit things. But and I had regrets, and I didn't have regrets, and I did have regrets, and I didn't have regrets. And as at this point, I don't have any regrets, because I wouldn't be here if I had done things differently. But sometimes we have to find that out the hard way. So whatever, comes your way on the outside of you, be prepared, because the insides and the outside is going to match eventually, whether we like it or not. So anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.